Hello, my beautiful loves, and welcome back. This is your Blessed Love Vibes New Moon in Aquarius reading, my loves. If this is your first time stopping by, hey, hello, welcome, thank you. And if you would like to see more videos from this channel, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. Click that all bell notification when you click on the subscribe button to become a part of this Blessed Love Vibes tribe on this side of YouTube, my loves. And if you have already subscribed, let me just say thank you, thank you, thank you. I do appreciate all the love, the comments, the likes, the shares, the support, the feedback. It is all very much appreciated. Nothing but positive vibes only. I try to keep it that way around here. So let's remember, let's forever and always be and stay blessed up, okay? So let's get into this Blessed Love Vibes New Moon in Aquarius reading for you, my beautiful loves. So right away, I want to go ahead and let's talk about this new moon energy a little bit, okay? Let's get a little bit educated. Disclaimer, I am not an astrologist or an astrologer or anything. I learn as I go and learn and grow and share in the information thereof. All right, my loves. So let's talk about it. Aquarius, we do know that Aquarius is a air element, right? It is a fixed sign. The ruling planet is Uranus. It is associated with the 11th house. We're going to also talk a little bit more about the ruling planet Uranus, rather. I added a whole I. Whole I doesn't go there. And we're going to talk about the 11th house a little farther later as well. The symbol of the Aquarius element is the water bearer. The phrase of an Aquarius is I know. Opposite sign of Aquarius, can anybody guess? All right, it's Leo. I don't want you guessing too long. All right, the opposite sign of Aquarius is Leo. Keywords: independent, friendly, detached, progressive, inventive, impatient, opinionated, unconventional, very much so, unconventional, and witty. Now let's talk about the ruling planet Uranus, okay? Because Uranus just went back direct as well. Well, or will be going back direct this week. Okay, and the theme around Uranus is all about change. It's all about change. Keywords for the planet Uranus: talks about opportunity, sudden events, dramatic change, science, revolutions, invention, purpose, new beginnings, self-expression, originality, technology. Uranus is the gold of the sky and the universe. Uranus is in a sign for 7 to 8 years. The sign this planet is in can show how you take change, either as an opportunity or as crisis. Uranus also influences our midlife crisis. That's for some of my men out there, okay? The 11th house is the house of friends and hope. And of course, Aquarius is the ruler of the 11th house. Succeedant house. It is a succeedant house as well. And the 11th house talks about intellectual pleasures, work, groups, organizations, ideas, family, friendships, teamwork, idealism, world vision, long-term goals, individuality, and ideals. The 11th house shows what kind of groups you may be involved with. This may also be social causes or communities for some. All right, my beautiful Virgos, let's go ahead and get right into your messages. Oh, yeah, I'm ready for it. Y'all ready for it, Virgo? I am ready to see what Spirit is about to bring forth. Most High Divine One, angels, ascended masters, sacred ones of the four corners, ancestors, angels, archangels, ancestral guides, ancestral spirits that are of and for our highest and greatest good only. We thank you right now for the messages that we need to hear most at this time. This is for our beautiful Virgos and Virgos alike that are not Virgos. If you are divinely guided to click on this thumbnail and or the title, there is a message here for you. Spirit does not guide where spirit will not provide. Please keep in mind that time as well as energies are both fluid. So these energies can be picking up on past, present, and or immediate future energies as well, my loves. And keep in mind, these are not personal readings. They are general messages, all right? So if they intuitively resonate with and or for you, awesome. That's a blessing. Thanks to the Almighty, Most High Divine One, all right? For the messages. All right, Spirit coming through already, flying out the gate, literally. Woo, I hear somebody saying, I cannot wait. But before I heard that, I heard God has opened up the floodgates. I heard God has opened up the floodgates. So, wow. All right, let's get more into it. Woo, these are messages working with the energies of this new moon in Aquarius, my loves. Keep that in mind as well. We do know now that the ruling planet of Aquarius is Uranus. For those who did not know, I was one that did not know that Uranus was the ruling planet. Is there anything else? Oh. Okay. Your third card flew to the floor. The bottom of the deck, Virgo, is peace. Peace. I see some of you doing some type of prayer, energetic, ritual, meditation. Some of you may do this at the start of your day, in the middle of your day, and at the end of your day, or you choose to do it once a day. But I see someone inviting the presence of the Most High Divine One, the angelic realm, spirit guides. This is someone who really seeks the peace that surpasses all understanding. This is a soul that knows how to let go of what causes challenges or problems in their life, their mind, their spirit, their heart, their soul. This is a person that had to learn to grow and attain and maintain that peace. It came through trials and tribulations and changes and crises throughout time and space with this particular individual. But peace that surpasses all understanding is a beautiful thing. We have resilience, in the past position with this resilience. I do strongly feel like a lot of those who come across this video can vouch for themselves. They don't need a third party person or even a second party person to validate or confirm this, okay? With this resilience, wanting gibbous moon here, someone has gone through a lot. You've had to bear the weight of other people, whether you did it from a conscious state or a subconscious state. Virgo, whether you did it from a voluntary space or an involuntary space, you did it. Whether you had to do it or not, you just did it. Just simply because of who my beautiful Virgos are. Virgo will help everybody else tend to their business, their garden, their yards, their whatever. And sometimes so much so that even if you've already swept around your own front porch, you have been gone away from your front porch for so long that a little dust has accumulated. Some spider webs have accumulated. And then when you come back home, you got to release all this stuff. But sometimes you're so tired, you forget to release it before you go inside your home, and you take that energy into your home with you. You take that energy, you get in the bed with that energy, you sleep with that energy. Spirit is saying, okay, there's a lesson and a blessing in that type of imbalanced messing, okay? The blessing and the lesson is you're learning. You for some of you, you're learning currently still. For others of you, past tense, you have learned about what balance is and what it really means for you and how to operate in that. All right. For others of you, your blessing is that you're still here. You woke up this morning, you're still breathing, you're still able to do what needs to be done to lighten that load. All right. So, yeah, you just keep going because the resilience is a blessing in the lesson as well. Current energy, self-love. We got the number 6 here. I feel a lot of peace and harmony. For some of you, you're still longing for it. You're still seeking it. Others of you, you are learning how to really understand self-love isn't always about, let me make sure my hair is done. Let me make sure my nails are done. Let me make sure my hair is cut. Let me make sure I go to the gym. Let me make sure the mundane things are done. It's deeper. It's deeper. It's saying even when you feel like everybody has betrayed you, and I say everybody, but excuse me, that we use that term loosely, okay? But so many people or certain specific people in your life have burned you, hurt you, backstabbed you, lied on you, used you, stole from you, neglected you. Some of you may be saying some have even forgotten about you. The depth of this self-love is all these things that other people have done. It's like, okay, look at those things, acknowledge those things, but love yourself through the hurt. Okay, this person neglected you with this. They didn't want to talk to you. You better start writing down things that comes to your mind and talk to yourself if you need to, or start talking to God more. Those are some of deep beneath the surface self-love type things that we have to look at. That person wronged you. Forgive that person. Forgive the situation and forgive yourself and release that. That is a form of self-love. They talk about you every day you go to work. Remind yourself that the Bible says they talked about Jesus too. And I guarantee you, if they talking about you and people have talked about Jesus, it's a lot of more people talking about a lot of more people. But what you're going to have to understand and know is that, hey, whatever they're saying, obviously you're a hot topic and you're worth talking about. Go beneath the surface and go deep in that self-love. Find your peace, your harmony, your joy. Now, I know some of y'all may say, but they say certain things that I understand. Love yourself the more. And I promise you, it's not going to stop them, quote unquote, from talking about you. It's going to probably make them talk about you more because they're going to see, dang, it really doesn't affect Virgo. It really doesn't affect Virgo. It's also a energetic protection. But never forget balance. Balance. It's never anything wrong with standing up for yourself or stepping up for yourself or speaking up for yourself as need be. But it's the thing about the balance that's coming through strongly to me for my lovely Virgos and Virgos alike that are not Virgos that's watching this video. You have the number 10 here in the immediate future position. Got discernment. These lessons and blessings are teaching you that in the immediate future, as new opportunities, new chapters in your life begin, you're going to have more control over your thoughts, what you don't understand and what you don't see. You're going to have created a personal connection within yourself and so tight and close-knit and attached to the cosmos of the divine, universal, supreme team that you're going to realize you have more control over your own situation, your own thoughts, your own feelings, regardless of what's going on in the world around you, how you can better navigate life. When these new opportunities come, you're going to know who to allow into your life moving forward. You're going to know who to not allow in your life moving forward. You're going to know who no longer should be a part of your life even currently. Because guess what? The camera was sliding, y'all. My apologies. If they are misusing you and abusing you now, then guess what? They could potentially be still trying to do the same thing moving forward futuristically. And that is going to be up to Virgo to make sure you're tapping in and using your discernment without prejudice. Okay? Without prejudice. Don't say, well, this is my such and such. This is my man. This is my woman. This is my child. This is my father. This is my mother. Certain things you just have to use discernment with to find that balance and to maintain the balance. All right, my loves. So it's strange because this Uranus going back direct. Okay, and we're in this new moon energy in Aquarius. There are new opportunities that you can create. There are changes that's going to take place because you are creating the windows of opportunities for these changes to come about. Use your discernment discreetly. And sometimes, Virgo, moving forward, you need to use your discernment quietly. That means you do not have to tell every single soul why you're making every step that you make, or why you're not responding or responsive as you normally would be to them or certain situations. If you feel like you're not wanting to go mingle with that particular group of people that night, or you feel as though you need a break, it's okay to take a break from whatever. Okay? If they start getting upset because you're trying to work more on Virgo with this self-love, because you're using your discernment to really get a bigger picture of what you're really trying to do and how you need to go about doing things differently. Because in the process of us creating and co-creating and manifesting our worlds and our own personal realities, we do have to remember life still happens outside of our lives. Reality is still reality outside of our reality. What else for Virgo? What else for our beautiful Virgos? And the thing about us Virgos, I'm a Virgo sun if you do not know, but excuse me, regardless of quote unquote being a Virgo or not, because we are all energetically intermingled, okay, interconnected through time and through space, through the energies and the elements of the earth, the sky, all of the above and everything in between and all around, all right? We have to remember those things sometimes. We don't ever want to lose ourselves in a boxed-in, fixed situation. What else for our beautiful Virgos? What do our Virgos need to know regarding this resilience? How is this going to be impacting them energetically during this beautiful new moon in Aquarius? How is this self-love going to be impacting our beautiful Virgos during this new moon in Aquarius, as well as this discernment? Thank you. I just heard it's coming. It's coming. Okay, Virgo. In regards to the resilience, in regards to this resilience, full moon in Cancer, let your fears dissolve. Let your fears dissolve. If you feel like you've given so much of yourself and you're so tired and worn out from helping other people, and you're afraid that you won't have enough gas in your tank to make it to your next destination, whatever your fears are, it's time to release those. It's time to just let them dissolve and know that everything you've done for other people from a cheerful place in your heart, from a place where you were not attached to the things that you did for other people, just know Spirit will make sure your gas tank is full. Your spiritual and your practical gas tanks, okay? So any fears you have that has been created, whether from yourself or others, just let it dissolve. Just let it dissolve. Oh man, look, here goes some release. Release control with this self-love. Release control. And how can you release control? There's self-love balance. Discernment. In the space of this discernment, moving forward, continuously forgive people, just like the Spirit is calling you at this point to continuously use your discernment moving forward. This isn't just during this time of this new moon in Aquarius. Don't misunderstand. These are just the energies that are unfolding and the messages that Spirit wants to get through to you during this cosmic transition. All right. Let's see what else for our Virgos. There's always a lesson and a blessing in anything we're going through in life. It's up to us how we choose to see it, how we choose to perceive it, and what we choose to do with that information, that wisdom, that knowledge, and the guidance that comes along with it. Hence, discernment. What else for Virgo? What else for Virgo? What does Virgo need to be aware of that's coming up for Virgo? Cleaning house. Ooh, it's time to clean up. It's told you it's time for my Virgos to get back to their own crib, because Virgo needs to get ready to either move or to either sell a property, sell your home, sell your car. But you got the number 37 here. You reduce that, you get the number 10. This taps right back into some type of new beginnings, a fresh start, a new chapter. All right, like I told you earlier, you've been gone away from home so long doing other things for other people. Whether this is home in your personal love life, whether this is home in your physical home, whether this is home at your work desk, you're busy doing everybody else's work at work and you're getting behind at work on your work. Whether this is you doing things, your house was clean, but when you come back, you got cobwebs everywhere. You got the dust because you've been gone so long. You've neglected your own personal space for so long. This is someone I'm hearing you let people live with you. Okay? They're not keeping your house clean. It's time to get some order in this place. It's time to get some order. Find a new direction, a new way of trying to communicate with them. You may not want to put them out. You do not have to. But there is a need for you to call back and reclaim your authority and your power and your position in your own home. You feeling like you've reached rock bottom, or someone, I feel like for some of you, this is someone living in your domain that may have hit rock bottom, and you have the number 10 again. 10s, some of y'all have definitely been seeing the angel numbers 10 quite regularly. You've probably been seeing 1010 as well, and if you're seeing them in double or triple form, something I have come to learn, and I'm sure others can attest to this who pays attention to such messages, is the fact that it's like God, I told you at the beginning of your reading, God is about to pour out a blessing out of the window of heaven, or something like that I said that came through. I don't always remember those briefly, quickly channeled messages verbatim each and every time, but and look at here, here's a window. Look at that window. If you've been too tired of, and you've been just having to work, for some of you, it could be just simply you just been busy working on other things and just having to work to maintain your lifestyle. And some of you may feel like you're needing some help, and that help can be to clean your home. That help can be to come out of this energy of feeling like there's no way out. You've hit rock bottom and you're just too tired to keep pushing and pressing forward on your own. But yes, you got all of what you need now. Trust, you got all of what you need. And more, Virgo. What else for Virgo? Somebody may even be living with someone else and asking yourself, how in the world did I get here? We have spirit of place. Spirit of place. Ooh, okay. Spirit of place. It's a message here. And then this, the other one that turned over. Then we have wishing well. Wishing well. Virgo. Bottom of the deck, we have commitment. Somewhere you made a commitment with God, or just you and your higher self, you and just your inner self, whatever self parts of yourself. But there was a commitment made, I feel like, in the recent past in your life for somebody. I don't know who this is for. But I mean, I'm getting hot. My ancestral spirits are strong around me right now. Whoever this is for, you've made a recent commitment in the past. I don't feel like this is on a husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, that type of intimate type of situation at all. That's not what what's pulling through to me. But what's pulling through to me, Virgo, there's been some challenges and upheavals and downward spirals probably for the last 10 to 12 years of your life. It's like it's going up. It was going up and down, up and down, up and down. But it's almost like spirit is needing someone to remember. Remember what type of a foundation did you create for yourself with the help of spirit from an internal space in your heart, in your spirit, in your mind, in your body, in your soul, that gave you just enough or more than what you needed to keep going another day and another day and another day and another day. There's a strong foundation that has been established and set in place and in stone. And spirit is telling someone to remember how you overcame that. Remember how you overcame this. Remember how you talked differently to the situation and spoke differently about the situation. You spoke differently to the situation. You spoke differently through the situation. And then you got through that. Things changed. You was in a rest period for a little while. Something different happened. But there was some basic principles and fundamentals that were established in your last few past lows that you had that's going to help you through that situation. And spirit is saying to keep remembering. Some things is not to be forgotten. And that is your spirit of place, of belonging, of knowingness, of being rooted and grounded and trusting and only focusing on that which you know is going to help you move continuously forward and continuously to raise your vibration energetically. That leads us to this wishing well energy here. A lot of you work very closely with the ascended masters. You are definitely protected. They support you. A lot of you may be seeing the number synchronicities 333. But no matter what you got going on, even when the well appears to be dry, it's like spirit is calling you to remember who created the water. Why not ask the creator of all things? And I'm hearing someone now, well, when I ask, I don't never get, that's right there is a clear sign and indicator of where your energy is, where your faith and your trust is. You got to elevate it. Some people call it the law of attraction. Some people just call it faith. You have to elevate it. You have to have this knowing. You have to remember that divinity is always wishing you well. So if you're always being wished well, why not feel like the wishing well is there for you to get whatever you need from it? May not happen when you want it, may not come right when you need it, but it's always on time. It's always on time. So don't get too caught up, Virgos, over analyzing the details in between time and the meantime. I don't know who needed to hear that, but that's what spirit just brought out for you with that as well. And let's get a few more messages here for our dearly beloved Virgos. What else for Virgo? New moon in Aquarius. New moon in Aquarius. What else, please? Thank you. All right. We're going to slide. Hold on, Virgo. Let's just, whoops. I'm going to move these out the way. Because there's something else here with this spread that Spirit wants me to highlight, bring out, and acknowledge. So we're going to put these here. How are y'all doing, Virgo? Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day. I hope y'all are having a happy day. I am. Yes, I am. All right, Virgo. Virgo. Cleaning house. What else for Virgo here, Spirit? Thank you. Ooh. I'm hearing something regarding this cleaning house. Oh, and happiness came out with cleaning house. Some of y'all really need to just clean your house up to shift the energy all together. Okay? Shift the energy all together. It's going to help to draw in some energies of happiness. All right? If your home is cluttered, and listen. And I will be honest, some Virgo, not all Virgos are like, you know, that's why some readers don't even do zodiac signs, because it's like, why? You know, but I get it why some do and some don't. Okay? I'm very versatile with that myself. Virgos normally keep a clean house. You know, they like organization and so forth, but not all Virgos are the same. So, no, I know some personally that doesn't do, you know, certain things that myself and other Virgos that I personally know, they don't do certain things the way we do. But to each his own, right? With this rock bottom, you have grieving coming out. I'm also hearing Spirit saying something that about regarding this cleaning house and happiness is that your happiness is made sure. Keep doing what you've been doing. Someone is going to be able, in a minute, blessed to hire a cleanup service. Even if you live in an apartment, it's like someone is going to be hiring a cleanup service even to help come clean up their apartment if need be. Someone also may do some type. I'm seeing someone in the janitorial business, housekeeping business. You may have a business doing that, or that is your profession, career, job, title, something like that for some. But rock bottom with this grieving energy, it's like it's okay to grieve when we are going through something, when we have failed, or when we've lost something. And sometimes we do need to fall just to see how far up we actually were, to even help recall and remind us how far we have actually been, how far we have actually gone and grown. And it's okay if you need to grieve your lessons, grieve your losses. Just do what you have to do. But remember, just keep remembering. What else? Spirit of place for Virgo. Someone may have lost a mate. Like a parent, father, someone that was very, very supportive of them. I'm hearing someone also may have cut off someone's finances or something like that. With this rock bottom, someone having to start over. This could be you, Virgo, or someone else that you know that you're helping as well. All right, Spirit of place. As they redirect me, I just go back and forth as they lead me. So, what else? Spirit of place for Virgo. I just heard that song. It's not about where you been, Virgo. It's about where you're at. All right now. Spirit of place is where you will always find your passion. Come through, Spirit. In this spirit of place is always, Virgo, where you will find your passion. I love it. Don't forget where you came from. And if you see how this passion energy, this feminine energy is looking back this way. She's looking back this way. Almost to shed sprinkle some happy joy, love, peace over this grieving energy. All right, that's like your future self telling your present day self. But this person with this fiery energy, it kind of reminds me of past life energies too, where it's all still there, it's all tied in together. Remember the power that the inner power that you were blessed to establish and gain, that God confidence, that self-confidence. Self-confidence comes through trials and tribulations, baby. It's not a nail polish. It's not a hairstyle. It's not a coat or a red bottom shoe to buy. No, 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 no. Confidence comes from within. Wishing well. Wishing well. What else for Virgo? Spirit is leading me to read this Spirit of Place message from the book for somebody, from someone. So we're going to do that here in a moment as well. Wishing well. What else for Virgo? Don't you hit the floor, Virgo. Don't you hit that floor. Truth. Ooh. Wishing well, Virgo. I'm hearing right away when someone is wishing you ill, don't wish them ill back. And as I'm getting this message, let me show you the bottom of the deck that I literally just looked at. When someone is pretending to wish you well, and you know, because your discernment is going to be where it needs to be, wish them well too in love, in truth, and walk away. Close that door. Close that door. If you know that person is going to keep you in a repetitive cycle, that is not going to be beneficial to, with, or for you, short term or long term. You're not responsible or obligated to do everything, Virgo, for everybody or certain people that consist of a lot of bodies. That by the time you try to do this, that, and this, and that for all those bodies, it feels like you've been doing things for everybody. Because you mentally drained, physically, emotionally, socially, spiritually, possibly even financially drained by doing so. Yeah, so watch all of that, Virgo. Be careful. And just give me a spell while I get this book. What deck is this? Lord have mercy. Okay, Virgos. I have the book, my loves. We're going to read on the card Spirit of Place. Authenticity is the essence of power. And you see how Spirit led that right into passion, power, truth, power, wishing well, power, operating from your place of power, your inner truth, your inner power, your true authentic self. Upright. Our ancient ancestors believed that every place has a spirit looking after it or embodying it. Just as we have a soul, the plants, trees, birds, mountains, and rivers have their own essences. When the Spirit of Place arrives in your reading, it says that the answer to your query is in the overarching theme of your circumstances. Is your question about a struggle? The answer is to relax and let go of your need to control the situation. If your inquiry relates to finding love, then embody love rather than long for it. Once you find the essential truth that underlies your question and then name it, you will discover the answer you've been seeking. Your greatest power is your authenticity. Now, if that did not tie into everything that's been said pretty much from the beginning of this message, whether regardless of your situation, we saw struggles. We saw some keywords, heard some keywords in that message that was just read. And maybe that is a struggle of a process that some of my beautiful Virgos are dealing with. Having to process it could be a struggle in and of itself. Learning to say no unapologetically without having to be mean or nasty or spiteful or, you know, just because someone made you mad, I'm going to say no. No, it's just you speaking your truth from your power. Your no doesn't need an explanation. As long as you understand your no and or your yes and or your maybe. Whatever that is or may not be for you, you would know. All right, moving on. What else is Spirit? Five beautiful. Oh, Spirit just reminded me. All right. Spirit says, leave this here. We're going to go here. A spell for you all. All right. Virgo. More on this cleaning house for Virgo. More on this cleaning house for Virgo. Main person. So I'm reading for Virgo. So Virgo, yeah, that's you. Definitely with this energy of cleaning house. Hopefully you didn't skip to this part of the video because you need to go backwards to get more of the messages from Spirit regarding that cleaning house message. It wasn't just about cleaning one's physical home. Rock bottom. What else for Virgo? What else for Virgo? I'm seeing someone that is very dignified and conservative here too. Someone that likes to go for walks in the park. Rock bottom, rich girl. So yeah, I feel like someone has definitely probably, if not completely broke the bank, has really gotten low on funds financially. All right. Not able to do what you normally would be able to do when it comes to your finances in this rock bottom space. They're also showing me, that's what some of you are grieving. Some of you, as I mentioned too, with this rock bottom and grieving, I felt like someone may have pulled their money back, and or someone who used to be a very big provider financially and supporter of Virgo may have no longer be in Virgo's life in whatever capacity, whether they're still alive or they've crossed over. Yeah, there's definitely some significance there with that. For some of you, I also see the fact that you're struggling with saying no big time, because when people normally hit rock bottom, they run to you, Virgo, for help financially too. Yeah. And as I'm saying this, I can't make this up, and someone has actually passed on. This just fell out while I was still on this rock bottom and grieving energy. Y'all have my deepest and sincerest condolences. Whoever lost someone. And if y'all, did y'all see this card fly out? But it flew out over here, and it flew out at the corner edge of the happiness card, and it says great happiness. Someone, when you clean up your home or this person's home, I wouldn't be surprised if somebody finds some money. Something, I just heard treasure. Something of value. Something of value. Spirit of place. Spirit of place. Living room. Some of y'all just need to clean up your house and get in your living room and meditate. Some others of my loves, you have your, I'm hearing foyer. You have an ancestral table or altar or something set up in your living room area near a foyer or something. You may want to reposition that altar or ancestral memorial into your living room. It's going to help change up the energy and the vibration throughout the entire house when you do. That's for somebody. Wishing well. Wishing well. That was a lot. We got good lady. Good lady. Expectation. High honor. And military person. Wow. I told y'all there was a lot that came out with that. Bottom of the deck. I feel like there's going to be a fire element, particularly a Leo, that is going to be significant to you. One of my Virgos. Someone is about to be able to be blessed with a new job opportunity. Someone is going to see you for who you are. And just because of who you are, Virgo, someone, and some of y'all have already been expecting this, someone is about to make some things official with you. That's going to hit different for everybody, whoever, you know, for a few people anyway, at least. Okay, because this is coming in different ways. I just highlight this for whoever needs to see it, Spirit, at this time. Thank you. Just highlight it. What is this? What is this that's about to be made official for Virgo? Ending. A new chapter. An ending of an old cycle. Beginning of a new cycle. Beginning of a new chapter. Phase in life. What are you wishing for? Whatever you're wishing for, Virgo, you're about to get it. So if you still stuck in this old energy, if the energy isn't shifted, if it's not allowed to move on and move up and grow and expand, you can find yourself here for another 3 or so years. They're showing me 3 to 7 years. What else? What else does Virgo need to know regarding this? King of Pentacles. There's the job. There's a job opportunity. For others of you, this is a raise, promotion. Okay, a new job where you're going into management, supervisory position. This is for some of you, you're into real estate. You're a realtor. I'm hearing property developer as well for some of you. Some of you work out in nature. Some of you work with your hands. Something you're doing here. What else for Taurus? For Taurus. That's Taurus energy. So some of you, a Taurus is also significant in the immediate future for some of you. What else with this world? One more for this world card message here. This is going to have long-term benefits. You can get ready to get comfortable in a good way. Okay, with this new, whatever your truth is about this new opportunity. Okay, see, some of y'all on the fence. Remember, we are in this energy of the new moon in Aquarius. Uranus being the ruler of Aquarius. Uranus is all about change. Is like change. Change is gonna either be perceived to be good or bad. We're gonna look at change as being a problem or being a blessing. We're gonna look at change as being a lesson or a change as being unsatisfying. I just saw 44. Listen, you're definitely protected, okay, and being supported. But with this 8 of Swords, someone has to change their way of thinking. and perceiving things in order for this change to happen. Because if you stand in this Eight of Swords, you're not in your truth. You're not operating in the essence of your power, which is your authenticity. I don't know who needs to hear that and see that. I feel like some of you have been made to feel as though, however it happened, you're just not good enough, or you're not going to be able to attain that level of pay or that level of success. You won't be able to get a position in a company like that. Something. It's going to be different for everyone. This is not a personal reading. But you still have this high expectation. It's like Spirit is saying, okay, bring it home. Bring it on home. Bring it on home to me. Yeah. Yeah. Spirit just brought it home to me for y'all, Virgo. Thank you. Thank you, Father, y'all. Virgs, either you want it or you don't. Either you're going to believe it can happen, trust it, and know that it will, or you forever waver in doubt and continuously prolong something that can happen faster than you know. You're going to find yourself, some Virgos, in the right place at the right time. But the only problem that would be is that if you're not ready for that divine appointment. So go ahead and get ready so that you be ready whenever you need to be ready. Because you don't know who's watching you, who's looking at you. You may have gotten 1,000 no's on something, but somebody's about to say, hey, no, I see the truth. I see and I like your truth. I like your authenticity. I like how you do what you do, Virgo. And Virgo, because of that, I would like to make something official with you. This could be in love. This can be in business. This can be career-wise. You take it how it may or may not resonate with and or for you. If it doesn't resonate, it's okay. Leave it alone. Leave it where it is. But yeah, there is definitely a lot of juice coming from here. A lot of blessed, and listen to me clearly, blessed juice. I know that well is supposed to bring forth water, but that water is going to taste really good. It's going to taste like juice for some of you. I don't know who that's for, but it's going to taste like some good juice. Let's get you a takeaway message here, Virgo. So basically, change is happening for you now. It's how you're going to perceive that change. And it's how you're going to maintain your thoughts and your energies through this change. Virgo, takeaway message for Virgo, please, Spirit. Thank you. Someone's going to receive a phone call tonight about something of importance, or something, excuse me, or something that's going to help shift your idea, your perspective, your energy in some way, shape, form, or fashion. But you got trustworthy guidance. So that could be the phone call that's going to be coming in tonight for some of my Virgos. Someone that you're going to hear from. For some of you, bottom of the deck, this is dealing with some type of relationship dynamic as well, okay? But you've received a wonderful idea as an answer to your prayers. This idea is real and trustworthy. You can safely move forward with it, knowing that we are with you every step of the way. Ask for and be open to receiving our support for anything that you need related to this idea. I love y'all, Virgo. Y'all already know I do. And y'all already know this too. Be sweet, be kind. Keep a good word in your hearts at all times, and know that somebody else besides Jesus loves you. Bye.